Hi, it's me. Haven't spoken to you guys in half of forever, but I'm still alive and I am barely breathing. All right, let's do this. I'm aware how I look right now. I literally just got out of bed. All my roommates are gone, so it was like, what a better time to film this than right now. And that's what we're doing. I know how my hair looks. I know how my face looks. I know how the bags under my eyes look. I'm aware. Move past it and let's do this. I have been trying to upload a video for so long. It was my check-in video, it was my casting video, my tradition video, and Premiere Pro is giving me the hardest time to do so. And I would wait the 2 hours for it to upload, and then it would just say upload failed, and I would cry a little bit. I've been a little discouraged in that sense, but I figured it was better to just do a whole big update video and tell you everything from moving in to casting to traditions to finally finding my location out to training to roommate situation to all of it. Just all of it, because I can't really sum it up in a cute little compilation video. So this is what we're doing today. I guess starting from the beginning would make the most sense. So obviously on my itinerary I found out I was living in Vista, which is great because cheap as rent. Woo! The thing about the Disney College room is that they don't tell you what type of room you're living in, you just know the apartment complex. So I didn't know if I was gonna get a 4-person or a 6-person. But the great thing about Vista is that you cannot get bunk beds. So was the first check-in. I was an 8 a.m. check-in, so we pulled up to Vista at like 7:55. I was told that I would get a 6-person, which is the cheapest apartment you can get for the DCP, which is beautiful. It's $114, which is beautiful. I was anticipating walking into an empty apartment. I didn't. Was I mad about that? No. I was mad about the state my apartment was in. I have 2 fridges. There's one back there and there's one over there. And both of them were filled to the brim with expired food. Like, I'm talking like frozen turkey from April expired. And it wasn't the girls that were living here, it was just the fact that girls would leave and then not throw it out, and then it would just keep happening. When I moved in, the kitchen was in a complete state of chaos. There was food everywhere, there was gross dishes everywhere. It was just not what I wanted to see. We walked in, and how the 6-person bedroom layout is that the first bedroom is immediately off of the door, like front doors. I didn't even see it because when you open that front door, like you completely block off that bedroom. So we walked in and we walked like through this little hallway, and I saw that one of the bedrooms said, "Hi, this bedroom is for you." So I was like, all right, that sucks. We didn't get the one with the ensuite bathroom, but it's fine. I was more worried about the fact that there was everywhere. And then as I was walking in, one of the other girls that were living here came out and was like, "Oh, a bedroom over there just opened up." And I was like, that's the ensuite, we're there, amazing. So me and my roommate Piper, we love Piper. It was just her birthday, that's why there are balloons, but we got the ensuite. There were 2 girls living here who were both in the process of moving out, and I understand how overwhelming that could be. The one was here for a year, but the state the apartment was in was just so horrible. I never expected to happen because I know Disney is like, we're clean, we're organized, we're tidy, like you cannot let your apartment get like this. And I walked into an apartment that had gotten like this. And I was like, all right, so are you guys gonna clean it up? And they didn't clean it up. So once they moved out, I had to take out all of the old food, all of the old gross Tupperware, all of the old gross silverware, and ended up collecting just about 11 large garbage bags. 11. That was the point where I had kind of given up on my roommate situation because I was like, we're not gonna get anyone great. Like look at what we have right now. Like, this is our luck. I was so wrong, so wrong. On February 3rd, which is the last arrival date for Spring Advantage, A few days before, we were told that we were gonna get one or more roommates, so me and Piper made the apartment look really cute. And lo and behold, on February 3rd, we got the additional 4 to our 6th person. And I love them more than anything in this entire world. We have in one bedroom Hannah and Tiffany, and then the other one Emma and Emily, and they're absolutely love it. Went from having the worst apartment situation to kind of the best, in my opinion. It's good. Okay, now let's head back into check-in. Check-in was fine. It was normal. It wasn't anything like that dramatic. You go in, they take your housing ID picture immediately. You go and they check you into the building, and then they immediately give you that housing ID within the span of like 20 minutes, not even. And then you go to your apartment, whatever. I just filled in all of that. I had casting at 1. So I had about 3 or so hours to kind of get my room together before I had to leave. Casting was really not that bad. It's just like confirms on background checks, and you get your blue ID picture taken, and just a lot of paperwork. They made it fun, but it was just a lot of paperwork. So casting was about 40 minutes, a half hour, and then after that, you know, it was time to just settle in, go with the flow for the next few days, because Traditions wasn't until Saturday. So we went resort hopping. We went to Springs a lot. We filled in all that available time as much as we could without having to go to the parks, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Traditions on Saturday, I had the latest Traditions time because mine was 3:10 in the afternoon. It went from 3:10 to 7:50, which is long. They revamped these Traditions to make it like super like interactive and fun, and the people that we got were just really, really nice. They were really into it, and they were really just excited for us to be like new hires and everything. And my table, shout out New Muses, we love them all. I love my Traditions table. I had my mom, shout out my mom. My mom Kara, she drives for Kilimanjaro Safari, we love her. It was just great because halfway through your Traditions, you go on a little field trip. Is this a spoiler if I say it? Okay, I'm gonna spoil it anyway. You go on a little field trip to the Magic Kingdom, and they kind of show you the utilidors and everything. It's really cool. And at the end, they give you your name tag, and fun. Went to Magic Kingdom after that, and then that was kind of when it all started. That day, I found out my location, which, if you guys don't follow my Instagram, which you should, dak.in.disney, I work at Galaxy's Edge, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I work at the Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run. I am a Smuggie. What up, my Smuggies? And I found out that day of Traditions, and I found out that the day after I would have my welcome to operations from 7 to 11. So that meant my ass was getting up at like 5:30. Ridiculous. Welcome to Ops is just another type of class that they try to make as fun as possible. It's about the 4 keys: safety, courtesy, efficiency, safety, courtesy, show, and efficiency. There they are. And they just go over them and how important they are, and you do like a fun little game with it. And then after that, I immediately started on the job training, which is a little weird, but since they had a surplus of so many people starting at Galaxy's Edge, they had some of us start on the job training first, and then they had some of us do on with the show, Live Your Story first. So I had 2 days of on the job training. Seeing the land for the first time was already incredible, but seeing it as a cast member was, oh my god, I could have cried right there if I wasn't supposed to be professional as heck. And I went on the Smuggler's Run for the first time as a cast member, and it was insane. I was a pilot. I did pretty okay, but Hondo took a lot of our points away, so we didn't do that great. But it was fine. It was fine. And I had the best trainer in the world. I thank her for being the most considerate with us and understanding that this ride is so complicated and it's really not something you can learn in 5 days of training, but she taught us that ride in 5 days, and I love my trainer. Shout out my other mom, Anisa. Those 2 days, so we had those 2 days. Bam. Then I had On With The Show. On With The Show, everyone kind of has one if you work in a park. I know Animal Kingdoms is called Dak.in. Basically, they just give you a tour of the park. And since we are currently blocked out of Hollywood Studios until roughly, I think it's now the end of May, it was really nice to see Hollywood Studios, so it was kind of fun for us. And basically, it's a 4-hour tour class thing. You go around, they show you everything. And then we didn't, let me rephrase that. They don't show you everything. We weren't even allowed to go into Galaxy's Edge for that because it was busy, I guess. I don't know. We also didn't get to go to Toy Story Land, but whatever, I'm not salty about it. So yeah, you do that, and then they give you your hub access right at the end of that. But it was just really weird because I should have had my hub access those first 2 days of training because I wouldn't have been able to look at my schedule and think, but it wasn't that big a deal because they give you the whole training schedule. But I should have had my hub ID. But fine. 2 days of training, On With The Show. Friday was Live Your Story. And Live Your Story is an exclusive thing for Galaxy's Edge where they kind of just go into how immersive this land really is and how you, as a cast member, need to be helping in that mission. So you basically get to live your story, and you get to choose your character, who I want to be from Batuu and all that, and it's so much fun, and I love my land more than anything in this world. I'm literally repping a shirt that I got from Cast Connection, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge landing in 2019. And here's my ride right here. I love Smuggler's Run. We'll get into that in a second. It was great. It was so much fun. I met so many other people there. It really kind of showed me how awesome my land is. It really did. So that was great. Following that, I had 3 days off. I was like, wow, that's super crazy. Why do I have 3 days off? They were preparing me for my 5 a.m. shifts. I had 3 in a row, and then it was my assessment day. So during those 3 days, I tried to upload that video. It never worked. So I was like, I'm going to the parks. I'm not worrying about this. I'm living my best life. And I did that. So 5 a.m. shifts are no joke, people. My alarm clock went off at 3 a.m. My bus left promptly, I think 4:15. And I would be there from 5 to 1:30. Those were probably the first few hard days, and it wasn't even because of like training. It was just my body getting so used to going to bed early, which I can't do. I can't force myself to go to bed at 8 o'clock. So I would go to bed at like 11 o'clock, and then I'd be waking up at 3, and I'd be hating myself for it. So just getting yourself like trained to sleep like that was kind of hard. And then from those 3 days, we learned the bulk of our ride and how it works in all the positions. So it was a lot of information to be getting at 5 a.m. to 1:30, but we did it, and it was great. And then I had my assessment day on that Friday, and I earned my ears. But for Galaxy's Edge, it's not earning your ears, it's crew and training. So I was officially no longer training, and I was a crew member. Great. It was a really cute moment. My trainer like came over because your assessor and your trainer are different, so it's not biased, obviously. And I loved both my assessor and my trainer. And they were like, all right, ready? You're gonna take off the little flappy thingy on your name tag. And I was like, yay, and I did it, and they were like, yay. And it was a lot of fun, and we went to the parks after, and we celebrated all my smuggies and I. That's basically been what I've been doing for these past few weeks. I now am on my own. I don't have a trainer with me anymore. I'm not a crew in training. So if you catch me at Galaxy's Edge, I am by myself. I am an official cast member. Please tell me if you're going to Galaxy's Edge. I'd love to know if anybody's going to come and try and find me. I can try and let you know if I'll be outside or not. It's kind of hard to do that because we rotate positions, but just let me know if you're coming to Galaxy's Edge. I'd love to see anyone and everyone who's going to Galaxy's Edge. It's magical being able to see someone that I know and be like, welcome to bed, not welcome to Bright Suns, welcome to Batu. Like, it's so much fun. I don't know if you've all noticed my Disney point, but it's real, people. After like a week of doing it, I can't point. Like, this is like cardinal sin. This is how it goes. I went to the Magic Kingdom with my friend the other day, and currently the People Mover, one of the ramps you go up is down, so they have the one ramp split for people to go up and down simultaneously. And these people were so confused, and I don't know what came out of me, but I was just like, right this way, folks. You're gonna go right up this ramp. And I was like, this isn't even my ride. But I think that's everything. We went over casting. Casting was great. Casting was fun. It was paperwork, but it was fine. It was fun. Traditions. It's a lot of information that they're throwing at you. It's a lot of sitting down, but they make it as fun as possible. I respect the hell out of them for that, and you get a quick little field trip. And your name tag and your blue ID. So it's great. On-the-job training. As an attractions cast member, my on-the-job training is as important as ever, so me making sure that I know what I'm doing is the most important thing in a safety critical role. And it's intense as hell, but I love my job. I love it more than anything in this world. I love working at Galaxy's Edge. I love working at Smuggler's Run. I love all of my smugglers. I love all of my risers that I know, even though Rise of the Resistance is always down and I haven't been able to go on it because it's never up on time, but it's fine. Unfortunately, I am blocked out of Hollywood Studios till the end of May, but I am considering getting an annual pass for weekdays or just buying 4-day passes every once in a while, because it is the most frustrating thing in the entire world when someone's like, how is Docking Bay 7? And I'm like, I don't know, man, you tell me. I've never been there. And they're like, what do you mean you've never been there? And I'm like, I am a trespasser in my own park. But it's so much fun, and I love it, and I love it, I love it, I love it. I love my location. I love my location so much. I just want them to let me in. All right. Sorry this video took so long. The apartment tour is coming. The haul, which I was originally gonna put up, but I've bought so much stuff since I filmed the haul that I might just refilm it, is coming. I promise I'm gonna do better at this. It's just these first 3 weeks have been crazy. So, I'll see you guys soon.